What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, Futuristic Mike, and I'm back with another American Horror Stories video if you're new. Now, this is going to be the review for American Horror Stories Season 1, Episode 5. If you're a fan of American Horror Stories, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on American Horror Stories, you get them. Now, this episode is titled Ball, and the description for this episode reads, "A wife does the unthinkable for a chance at a successful pregnancy." Now, this episode had a couple known people that I've seen in some other stuff. We had Billie Lourd, who played Liv Whitney, and she was actually in the original American Horror Story, so it was nice seeing her back. We had Ronan Rubenstein, who played Matt Webb, and he played her husband, and he was in the show 911 Lone Star, who played TK, if you guys watched that show. Now, I think this episode was an okay episode, man. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't my favorite episode of the series so far, but it was okay. I'll rate it a 7 out of 10. My favorite so far was the drive-in episode, episode 3. But this one is pretty much about Liv and Matt. They want a baby, and they're doing anything they possibly can to try to have a family. It turns out, though, Matt actually didn't want a family. It was all Liv, and later on in the story, you see what actually happened. But, you know, the entire story, Liv wants a baby so bad. This woman named Bernadette gives her a statue at the place she goes to see the doctor, where she tries to have a baby, and she says that the statue is supposed to be like good luck. You put it under your bed when you're having sex, and it's supposed to just give you a baby or whatever. So at this point, she's desperate. She grabs the statue. She wants to try anything. She puts it under her bed. And then after the intro of the episode, we see that it's like 16 months later, they had a baby. So, you know, you're thinking that it worked. Then next, Liv starts seeing stuff on the baby monitor. She starts hearing things and just all kinds of stuff, man. You know, she sees like a demon-like thing, and she starts looking things up about this statue, and she's thinking so hard about it, she's wondering why the hell these things are happening. And when she looks up this statue, it says that it's like a demon thing or whatever. You know, the statue keeps on changing and stuff. It went from like a normal statue to like a gargoyle looking thing. And Liv's husband is an actor, so he's not really home all the time. He's gone auditioning and filming and stuff like that. He's not there during the nighttime. One night, Liv and Matt are with some friends, some of his actor friends, and they're just chilling in the house, and they have a Ouija board, and, you know, Liv wants to do it, and Matt's like, no, that's not a good idea, and she wants to do it bad. And the Ouija board ends up spelling out, "He is mine." And Liv is freaking out about it. She don't know what to do. And she said that's pretty much the same thing the voice was saying, because on the baby monitor, she heard a voice say, "He is mine," like the demon wants to take the baby. Then one night, she hears something and she thinks something is coming to get her, and she turns around and stabs something, and it turns out to be Matt. She stabs her husband, and she gets admitted into like a psych ward or whatever, just so they can watch over her. Man, come to find out, Matt was involved the entire time. Him and his friends, they set her up. They were putting those voices on the monitor. They were dressing up in costumes, making it seem like there was a demon. They were doing all these different things to make her seem like she's crazy, to drive her crazy. Pretty much because Matt wanted her money and he wanted to split it with his friends. He did her dirty. So one night, Matt and his friends are chilling at the house, and the baby's crying. So he goes to check on the baby, and the demon's really real, man. The demon comes, kills his friends, and he gets blamed for it. Matt goes to prison. And then we see Liv come to visit Matt, and she's like, "I can't believe you did that to me. Why would you do that?" And of course he's sorry now, because he's in a predicament that he can't get himself out of. So he's telling her that he's sorry, and he's asking her for her help. And she's like, "No, why would I help you?" And it shows a flashback to when she's in the psych ward, and it shows that she summoned this demon. and she asked the demon to go and kill Matt's friends because she found out what him and his friends did to her. And then at the very end of the episode, we see the demon come in the room with Liv and the baby, and the demon says, "You need to release me." And Liv says, "First, you need to give me another baby." So that ended weird, man. It ended with a twist. I'm like, whoa, what? I did not see that coming. But I think it was a pretty good episode, man. It was okay. It was decent. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I think the drive-in episode was better, and this is probably my second favorite one. I think this one really had that horror element. Like episode 4 was okay, but it was basically like watching a long YouTube video with the bro house. I didn't really care for that one at all, man. It was so stupid. And it wasn't even scary. And then the first 2 episodes, man, the rubber woman, it wasn't scary like that either. All she did was kill some people, and there was some ghosts in this house. It wasn't scary at all. But this one, it was actually a little bit scary because you thought the demon was real, and it turned out it wasn't. But then when you find out it actually is real, like the way that thing looked was pretty creepy looking. So I appreciate them making it actually creepy, because these other episodes were just not scary in my opinion. I think the drive-in one was pretty creepy, but other than that, the rest of these episodes have not been scary. And it's supposed to be American horror stories, man. It's supposed to have that horror element in it, and these other episodes didn't. But this episode did. What did you guys think of this episode? Comment your thoughts down below. I'm not sure how many episodes this season is gonna have. It says 7 online, but I'm not sure. I hope it has more than that. But comment your thoughts down below. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all American Horror Stories content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash the notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.